Thank you to Mr. Bailey, Mr. Hillhouse, and the members of the Carl Sandburg High School Band. My name is Matt Carlin, Senior Class President and a member of the class of 2019. At this time, will you please rise, face our flag at the southern end of the stadium, and join with me in the Star Spangled Banner. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Woo! Thank you, and please be seated. Outstanding job, Mac. One more round of applause. Good evening, members of our Board of Education, Dr. Gay, parents, family, and friends. I'm Aristotle Vinikos, your Student Council President. On behalf of the class of 2019 and the entire Carl Sandburg School community, I am honored to welcome you to the Carl Sandburg High School commencement ceremony. At this time, I would like to recognize our distinguished guests seated on the stage this evening. Members of the Consolidated High School District 230 Board of Education who are with us this evening are School Board President, Mr. Tony Saratori. Vice President, Mrs. Melissa Gracias. Secretary, Mrs. Susan Dalton. And school board members, Mr. Michael Hardick, Mrs. Kate Murphy-Peterson, Mr. Dave O'Connor, and Mr. Patrick O'Sullivan. I would also like to recognize the following members of the District 230 Central Office Administration who have joined us here tonight. Superintendent of Schools, Dr. James Gay. Assistant Superintendent for Instruction, Dr. Kim Dreyer. Assistant Superintendent of Business Services, Mr. John Lavelle. Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources, Dr. Julia Wheaton. And members of the Sandburg Main Office, Associate Principal, Mr. Brian Clemmy. Associate Principal, Mr. Derek Smith. Assistant Principal, Mr. Greg Gardner. And our Principal, Miss Jen Tyrell.
Thank you so much, Eris and Mac. Thank you for sharing your magical voice with us tonight. Thank you both for the outstanding leadership you provided, not just this year, but throughout your years at Sandburg. Good evening, parents, families, honored guests, and of course, the class of 2019. For the past few months, I have been saying that I love the class of 2019, so it is fitting that I start tonight by saying just that. I love you, class of 2019. We started our journey together in July when Elite Daily was simply a theme, a hashtag, something fun to add to t-shirts, pictures, and Twitter. But as we stand here today together on a day in which one chapter ends and another begins, all of you in the class of 2019 have collectively defined Elite Daily for future generations of Eagles. I find myself proudly reflecting on the relationships that have developed in just a short time and thinking about the lessons that I have learned from all of you, ones that we can all apply as we strive to be Elite Daily in all that we do. Tonight, I share some of the ways that the class of 2019 has defined Elite Daily and some of the Sandberg stories that bring to life the fact that Elite Daily extends beyond achievement in academics, athletics, and co-curriculars. Although I can only mention a few, these stories and individuals represent a class that has raised the bar for those that follow. What is Elite Daily? Elite Daily is recognizing that connecting and engaging others has a significant impact on culture and climate. Hey, superfans, you were some of the first students that I had the opportunity to meet at Sandberg. I knew we were in for a really fun and special year when the crew would show up over the summer to pick themes, talk about videos, design shirts, and plan for the start of the year. But what you were really doing was talking about connectedness, engagement, and setting the table to make a significant impact on the climate of our school. I've had the chance to tell Marvin and Kevin, Lauren and Hannah, Court and Luca, but I share with all of you tonight that they have taught us all an important lesson, that one person or a group of people can have a positive impact on the climate and culture of a school or any organization. Elite Daily is inviting people in and bringing the passion to all that you do. On Friday, Sean Pinnacle and I shared a moment that I will never forget. Sean, you were one of the first students to invite me to something at Sandberg. You showed up in the main office in August one day with a green apple and invited me to the inter-squad cross-country meet. It was one of the first experiences of many that has given me a special connection to Sandberg. We can all learn from Sean to never underestimate the impact that you can have on others by inviting them in. Sean shared with me that to him, Elite Daily is bringing the passion to all of life's pursuits. Elite Daily is prioritizing people and relationships and recognizing the impact that others have had on you. Some of the most powerful conversations I have had with you have been about those who have had a significant impact on you. Recognizing the influences in who you are as a person, the growth you have demonstrated in your preparation for the next step. Marita Hearn, you talk about the significance of your partnership with Miss Greenhill that has led to you leaving Sandberg as a first-class baker. Mohi, you refer to Mr. Photo and Mr. Haboob as your number one and number two favorite things about Sandberg. Emmett and Andrew and all of our Lit Lab tutors, you beam when you talk about what the experience, the space, and the teachers have meant to you. Ian, you recognize the impact that Coach Lang has had on your development as a well-rounded young man. Eagles, you have done so much during your time here, but I am proud that when you are asked what you love about Sandberg, you talk about the people. You recognize that people and relationships are the most important thing. You have shown that people won't always remember what you know or don't know, but more than likely they will remember what you did, what you said, and how you made them feel. Eagles, now is the perfect time to join me in thanking your family, friends, teachers, coaches, counselors, and mentors, all of those who have impacted your Sandberg journey. Elite Daily is also truly believing that kindness matters all the time. It is hard to put into words what Kate White has meant to Sandberg and what she has meant to others Sandberg experience. Through her work with Cultural Connections and Special Olympics, Kate would tell you that she has simply made friends. I would say that she has changed the lives of many. Too often we are kind to each other in difficult times, but really kindness matters all the time. Embrace being the young lady or man that treats people with kindness. Elite Daily is taking advantage of opportunities and maximizing your experience. Whether it be academic opportunities or life opportunities, you have to take advantage, be thoughtful in decision making, and embrace opportunities that come your way. Molly and Pat Nolan, you leave a legacy for future Eagles that supports the notion that our students truly can do it all. The two of you are a rare combination of students, athletes, and musicians. You leave Sandburg with experiences, memories, and relationships that will last a lifetime. So Eagles, continue to grab hold of opportunities and figure out a way to use them to ignite future opportunities. Elite Daily is embracing your uniqueness and being authentic in all you do. Selene Pang and I have had some really great conversations down the stretch about the importance of being yourself, doing you, and being authentic in all you do. It's a choice, Eagles, and you have to make this choice to do you, to be different from everyone else, to strive to be the best in all that you do each and every day. This is how you will separate yourself from others. Class of 2019, you have created your Sandburg story, and I will miss you tremendously. You have defined and given life to Elite Daily. As your story continues, I challenge you to keep embracing the very definition of Elite Daily that you have created here at Sandburg. You will always have a special place in my heart and will always have a home at Sandburg. So once again, I say, I love you, class of 2019. Thank you. Matt Carlin has done an outstanding job as senior class president. He will be attending Purdue University to present the senior class gift. Please help me welcome back to the podium, Matt Carlin.
Thank you, Tyrell. Good evening, students, teachers, faculty, and especially parents. My name is Matt Carlin, and I've had the unique opportunity to be the class of 2019's president for 4 years. In that time, I've seen my peers, my friends, grow from being wide-eyed, scared freshmen to confident young men and women who have a clear idea of what they want to change in the world and just how they're going to change it. AC is a class of change, from starting clouds here at Sandburg. FemPower has begun by Rachel Killer, and esports led by the amazing Zachy Judah, to leading causes far beyond the scope of the school. Kate White is one of the powerful driving influences behind Relay for Life, and she has been for all of her 4 years. Many people asked if I would be sad to leave Sandburg, and of course I am. Where else would I be able to have these amazing opportunities to do these incredible things with my peers? One of the opportunities I have had as senior class president is to choose the class gift. What does our class want to leave Sandburg, a final and lasting improvement on the school? I am sad to leave Sandburg, but I'm proud of the work that our class has done to make the school, the community, and especially the world a better place. Our senior class gift is meant to celebrate that pride, a way for us to show the world where we began. The Eagle Pride Wall will be located just off the grill towards the north building, and is an area where students can look to for memories, photo opportunities, and especially inspiration. It is a spot where our class can return to remember all that we've done at Stanford and how that affected our careers and our lives. I know that this class will be among the highest of achievers, the greatest of changers, and the largest source of pride for Sandburg. We're going to fly high. Ask not the sparrow how the eagle soars. Thank you, class of 2019.
Thank you, Mac, for your thoughtful words on behalf of your classmates. The Sandburg community sincerely appreciates the generous gift from the members of the class of 2019. Tonight's student speaker is a confident and determined young man. Those qualities have certainly helped his achievement both in and outside of the classroom. He will no doubt continue to make a significant impact as he heads off to Harvard. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to introduce a Sandburg Eagle that really needs no introduction, Aristotle Vainikos.
Good evening, parents, family, teachers, school board, and community members, Dr. Gay, Miss Tyrell, and of course, my fellow graduates. every morning for the past 4 years, 8 a.m. on the dot, as we walked into another day at Carl Sandburg High School, we were greeted by a beautiful, shining, glorious wall. Yeah, I'm talking about that white wall, the one right after you enter through W8, you know, the one on the left. Well, the other day I was looking at that very same wall, taking in the timeline that was recently installed there to commemorate Sandburg soaring through the decades. Specifically, I was reading over the plaque for the 2010s, the decade that we, the class of 2019, are rounding out. And I realized something. While the caption highlighted Sandburg's grand persistence and spirit and achievements since 2010, our class of 2019 has done so much more. In fact, over the last 4 years, we have excelled outside of the norm of Sandburg's graduating classes. We have contributed to 5 state championships, from cross country to debate to superfans. Notched 5 additional state finishes, honored 18 National Merit Scholars. And you know what? I don't care what the judges say. Our class Olympic team has three-peated as homecoming assembly champions. For 4 years, we have served as scholars, competitors, leaders, and mentors at Carl Sandburg High School. In fact, we have truly embodied a phrase that became our mantra this year. We have been elite daily. Our commitment to being role models, even when others aren't watching, has made us elite. A couple weeks ago, I walked into the literacy lab and saw tutors, many of whom are here today, working with others during a lunch hour that could have been spent literally anywhere else. These tutors are elite. Anytime we shine a smile across the hallway or help an underclassman find the West Building, we serve as role models and include others without recognition. As we move forward, I encourage all of us to keep that selfless mentorship in mind. It will carry us far as students, co-workers, and people. Our drive to explore, to leap into the unknown has defined our eliteness too. Recall our very first football game. We marched out to this exact field and up to those bleachers right there. The very top, of course, because you know, we were freshmen. And experienced our first ever Friday night lights. By welcoming that experience, we absorbed the Sandburg culture and became better, more spirited representatives for our school. Look at our esports team and our Fem Power Club. They were the products of student initiative and courageous exploration. Perfect examples of the legacy we have stamped on our school. By just going for it, without the fear of failing or embarrassing ourselves, we apply our strengths to new avenues of life, embodying eliteness down whatever path we might take. Now, is every one of those paths to success easy? Definitely not, because none of us were born elite. To surmount the obstacles we've faced, we've had to advance as a group, as a team. Earlier, I mentioned our state champ cross-country and debate teams. I guarantee 100% that neither group cruised to first place. There were runs that failed and arguments that fell flat. However, I also guarantee that teamwork allowed each group to rebound. Our runners ran together and motivated each other. Our debaters researched together, strengthening the team. In our own lives, we've cultivated a team of family members and friends to support us through thick and thin. They're even here with us tonight at this very ceremony. Soon, we'll face challenges and hurdles that we've never envisioned before. But that's okay. If we continue to turn to those around us, we can help each other. We can rely on each other's strengths. This overarching idea of fearlessly exiting our comfort zone through teamwork has set us apart from the other Sandburg classes that have sat in these very chairs. It has made our Sandberg experience one of eliteness, enabling us to define our own year. Are we technically the last class of the 2010s? Yes. But what that plaque on the wall doesn't know is that we are also our own class of 2019. We are a class with the desire and the ability to write our own unique stories. We are a class that has given back, leading in our school. And we are a class that I know will continue to improve, excel, and stay elite for years to come, allowing each and every one of us to spread our wings and soar. Thank you.
Thank you, Eris, for sharing those beautiful words. At this time, all senior members of the Sandberg High School Choir are asked to come forward to the stage. Fitting for this special occasion, this ensemble will perform Like an Eagle. They will be conducted by choir director, Miss Nicole D'Onofrio.
To walk alone and
Thank you so much. Wow, that was absolutely beautiful. Thank you, senior choir members, for sharing your talents with us this one final time. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Superintendent of Consolidated High School District 230, Dr. James Gay. Under Dr. Gay's leadership, our district continues to embrace and live by the notion that our primary role is to ensure that every student is well prepared for the adventures and challenges that lie beyond Carl Sandburg High School and District 230. He has led us in defining what it means to have successful schools and successful students, and how we can work collaboratively to ensure positive outcomes for all students in the district. Please join me in welcoming Dr. James Gay.
Good evening. It's truly great to be here to celebrate the Sandburg High School class of 2019. Congratulations, Eagles. As superintendent, I have the distinct pleasure of working with our students, our staff, parents, and community in preparing you, not only for this occasion, but more importantly, for what comes next. As soon-to-be alumni of Sandburg High School, there's a whole world of possibilities ahead of you. This school year, as a district, we focus on telling the individual stories of students and staff and alumni. Each of you has a story to tell. Tonight, we will celebrate those stories and the rich, diverse, and uniquely Sandburg story that come together to create. Tonight's graduation is special as we celebrate here, where you've written the first chapters of your life story. We celebrate the class of 2019, who have many, many notable achievements, and I'm going to name a few right now. You can clap anytime you want. 14 National Merit Commended students, 4 National Merit finalists, 396 Advanced Placement Scholars, 125 Illinois State Scholars, 2 perfect ACT, 1,002 students at Sandburg took over 1,752 advanced placement tests. Your effort assisted in Sandburg High School being ranked among the best high schools in America by U.S. News and World Report with a silver medal and among the top 5% in the nation. The class of 2019 has earned close to $6 million in scholarship awards. 3 seniors were named ILMEA All-State Musicians. Marching band, wind symphony, and jazz band place and perform among the top in the state. Among you are all-conference, all-sessional athletes and activity competitors, as well as conference, regional, sectional champions, and state qualifiers. 40 athletes have signed letters of intent to play on the next level. And the bass fishing team took second place with state unified division. That's right. The e-sport team won the inaugural 66 games statewide competition. The cast and crews, if you can take it with you, one act plays and Fiddler on the Roof put on amazing performances. Artists earned 6 gold keys, 2 silver keys, and 3 honorable mentions in the Scholastic Art Awards. And you guys were part of raising $22,000 for St. Baldrick's this year. And additionally, a large percent of the class of 2019 participated in the district's annual Relay for Life, resulting in proceeds this year exceeding $170,000 to benefit the American Cancer Society. All total, District 230 students have raised more than $6.67 million over the past 22 years to support cancer research and assistance. Your compassion for others and generosity is to be applauded, and I hope you'll continue to help others in your future. For those going on to college and entering the work world, I hope you will continue to give back as members of communities. For those who have chosen to join the military, I salute you for your noble commitment and thank you for your service to our country. And please stand to be recognized as students who are entering the military this year. Please stand. As in any good book, there's anticipation of what the pages ahead will bring. I assure you, you have mixed emotions as you look forward to your future. There's excitement as you conclude your high school years and reflect on the stories you have created here, and there is uncertainty as you turn the page onto the next chapter, not knowing exactly what is to come. And there is anticipation as you take on new challenges and create your story. But I can assure you, your education as a Sandberg student has prepared you well. My hope is that you take 3 key values with you: your unique voice, the courage to take risks, and a shared responsibility to be kind. First, you have begun to develop your voice in the 4 short years you spent here at Sandberg. You have begun to find your place in this world, and you will continue to evolve in that understanding in the coming years. Your experiences, your values, your identity are distinctive to you. Your unique voice is important in this world. Don't be afraid to express yourself and share what makes you uniquely you with others. Second, find the courage to take risks. When you believe in something passionately, be willing to take a chance. Make your dreams a reality. While it may be more comfortable to settle for the status quo, I encourage you to take a chance. Speak up what you believe in and have faith in yourself. And finally, always be kind. Your thoughtfulness in big and little things does make a difference. A simple act of kindness can make a better day for others and for yourself. Treat others with empathy and respect, and the world will be a better place because of you. My hope is that you take these words of advice and all the lessons you've learned here at Sandberg High School with you as you write the rest of your story. I firmly believe that you are ready for whatever you choose to do upon graduation tonight. Your family, friends, school staff, and community have invested in your future through your education you received here at Sandberg. Be sure to thank them for their love and their support and their commitment that they've made to your success. You put in the hard work and learned incredible lessons along the way. You found great success. You learned from your mistakes. You are prepared to walk across the stage into future possibilities. So wherever your story leads, I know it will make us proud. As Sandberg High School graduates, congratulations, Eagles. And now the moment you've been waiting for. It is now time for me to confirm to the Board of Education that these seniors have successfully met the Consolidated High School District 230 requirements for graduation, and they comply with regulations and laws required by the state of Illinois. At this time, I present the members of the Sandberg High School class of 2019 to be awarded their diplomas.
Thank you very much, Dr. Gay. As we prepare to honor each of our students, please remember to be respectful of the dignity of this ceremony. Loud outbursts after a name is called may cause the name of the next student not to be heard. Please be respectful of your classmates and their families. At this time, I ask Mr. Cook and Mrs. Shera to take their places as tonight's name readers. Mrs. McGuire and Mr. Bertel, as processional marshals, please assist the members of the class of 2019 to come forward to the stage.
Leanne Abdallah,
Omar Abdallah,
Samantha Abdelhadi,
Jamila Abdelkader,
Alexander Abdel Latif,
Zula Abdelmajid,
Dareen Abu Huwej,
Sajud Abu Ali,
Arib Abu Baker,
Lara Abudin,
Latifa Abu Hamda,
Dima Abu Soba,
Mohammed Abuzer,
Brian Adams,
Malak Adawi,
Abe Mabana,
Kevin Aguamo,
Marvin Aguamo,
Bayan Ahmed,
Hussein Ahmed,
Cheyenne Ahmed,
Nicholas Aarons,
Omar Ali Hamuz,
Jessica El Cordo,
Rahaf Al Faori,
Sophia Elfini,
Sarah Al Habian,
Fatima El Harsha,
Abdul Rahman Al Jazara,
Tarek El Khatib,
Kylie Allen,
Cameron Allison,
Ahmed Al Masri,
Dima El Nashif,
Mohammed Al Rashidi,
Mona Al Razik,
Mohammed Al Tahir,
Nicholas Alvarez,
Islam Al Zubi,
Mira El-Zubi,
Omar El-Zubi,
Adam Amar,
Himana Ancha,
Chloe Anderson,
Alan Androon,
Anwern Andrew,
Nicholas Anarino,
Destiny Antoine,
Alfredo Apolito Jr.,
Randy Apter,
Gianna Arakelanen,
James Arana,
Amana Arif,
Joshua Arnold,
Justin Arnold,
Yasmin Ashkar,
Daniel Askunis,
Alexander Atkinson,
Kayla Ogdal,
Mantaha Ayed,
George Azar,
Adam Azari,
Sophia Baez,
Leftedi Bapis,
Patricia Hafaya,
Ramadip Bagiania,
Connor Baker,
Jillian Velasquez,
Anais Balcazar,
Dina Ballout,
Bryce Vandalis,
Jack Bandera,
Michelle Barbaro,
Nicole Bargamian,
Haley Barnett,
Giovanna Barrios,
Mitchell Barkoviak,
Michelle Bartle,
Michael Bartlett,
Marcus Basilian,
Alexis Batchelor,
Leanne Bayrat,
Yanni Bella,
Thomas Bird,
Dershawn Blissett,
Jessica Bodenhagen,
Ryan Bonini,
Diana Borgstall,
Quinton Borling,
Alexandra Bunatsos,
Nicholas Fox,
Marissa Bernsich,
Carrie Brosnan,
Amira Brown,
Leanna Brown,
Taylor Brown,
Adrian Buds,
Alyssa Bouchel,
Peter Bucari,
James Bundy,
Caitlin Bussey,
Haley Butler,
Melanie Cabrales,
Nicole Calendrillo,
Nicholas Calderon,
Nicholas Campobasso,
Amanda Cantillion,
Valerie Camprileone,
Jake Caputo,
Emily Carey,
Matthew Carlson,
Andrew
Leg is cramping up on
Carollo,
the back.
Luke Carter,
Benjamin Castillo,
Lavin Catrombone,
Thomas Kavanaugh,
Sydney Chelich,
Melanie Sescato,
Madison Ciesla,
Bobby Chinua,
Robert Clark,
Chelsea Clark,
Patrick Clifton,
Marcelo Clora,
Alec Conlon,
Carly Colbert,
Carly Cook,
Grace Conway,
Bianca Cortez,
Harry Cook Graver,
Imana Cotton,
Jonathan Cortez,
Azena Craig,
Dayton Cottrell,
Molly Cronin,
Jada Craig,
Martina Coogee,
Cameron Crow,
Declan Culver,
Alyssa Cullinan,
Jamie Curtin,
John Cunningham,
Ethan David,
Olivia Daybeck,
Sabrina Dawood,
Chloe Davidson,
Morgan Decker,
Baldo De La Torre,
Anna Dieterowski,
Haley D. Coker,
Panagiotis Dimagerantis,
Rachel DeVries,
Michael Deveni,
Tristan Dell,
Nicole Devine,
Jonathan Dempsey,
Kayla DeVito,
John Dever,
Nadia Diaz,
Joseph DeVito,
Samantha Demagala,
Connor Devlin,
Julia Dugan,
Jared Delott,
Farah Dugan,
John Donald,
Catherine Durns,
Emma Dory,
Kevin Duffner,
Matthew Drury,
Mark Duffy,
Shanru Due,
Megan Jukovic,
Caitlin Duffy,
Adam Elion,
Brianna Dvorak,
Renee Ilian,
Jacob Easterhouse,
Ryan Elliott,
Kodur Mark El Haj,
Osama Elmosa,
Jacob Elliott,
Nicole English,
Naveen El Majdoub,
Christina Estrada,
Akmal El Sayed,
Kira Evoy,
Juliana Erdman,
Aaron Falsey,
Kayla Evans,
Vincent Farrow,
Cayman Falls,
Brianna Fergus,
Stephanie Farrow,
Jeffrey Fields,
Mark Fassler,
Alexa Fleck,
John Field.
Eve Foley.
Daniel Finn.
Christopher Fox.
Asia Flores.
Massimo Frangella.
Zachary Fortier.
Jamie Funk.
Victoria France.
Charles Gaynor.
Connor Bullock.
Kamari Galvin.
Chandler Futrell.
Michael Gartland.
Dennis Gallagher.
Mia Garza.
Ashley Garibay.
Brittany Gerhard.
Julian Garza.
Christopher Giannakis.
Joel George.
Madeline Gilland.
Grace Gerst.
Ethan Gobig.
Connor Gibbons.
Nathan Goodman.
Grace Gocher.
Alexia Gorecki.
Michael Gonzalez.
Chloe Graff.
John Gordon.
Lauren Green.
Gabriella Gorel.
Ethan Haddad.
Victoria Granado.
Shannon Haggerty.
Sean Greenfield.
Alacia Hamilton.
Saul Guzman.
Aaron Hanania.
Nicole Hankey.
Vanessa Hanuziak.
Yaya Hajusif.
Kennedy Harris.
Yerhim Han.
Noor Hasib.
Clint Hanna.
Janan Hassan.
Michael Harlan.
Lindsay Hayes.
Omar Hassan.
Joshua Hevron.
Abu Bakr Hassan.
Tristan Heidinger.
Catherine Haw.
Julian Hernandez.
Jatisse Haywood.
Daniel Hickey.
Catherine Hegg.
Carly Hildebrand.
Eamon Hennessy.
Courtney Heiler.
Lauren Hernandez.
Dale Hirschfield.
Brittany Higgins.
Haley Hoffmeister.
Kara Heiler.
Rachel Hollick.
Mithal Hindi.
Kate Hudson.
Luke Hiddle.
Alexander Humanick.
Eric Holcomb.
Jacob Hyde.
Amanda Hooten.
Aya Issa.
Joseph Hall.
Marleek Jackson.
Marita Hearn.
Cynthia Jaime.
Tala Ibrahim.
Nasim Jalab.
Hamza Ismail.
Jabari Jameson.
Jamal Jalada.
Christopher Janicki.
Arika Jack Ellis.
Jugis Jusinkis.
Matthew James.
Marco Yevtovich.
Nicholas Jandura.
Hannah Johnson.
Max Jarka.
Joel Johnson.
Court Jensen.
Anthony Johnsrud.
Amanda Johnson.
Alina Jamone.
Jamisha Johnson.
Alexandra Jones.
Kelly Johnson.
Jamisha Jones.
Jennifer George Palencia.
Christopher Juarez.
Adrian Jones.
Shadden Juma.
Camille Jones.
Blake Kahlberg.
Zaki Judah.
Sebastian Cannon.
Jose Juarez Gonzalez.
Jenny King.
Francis Raymond Giuliano.
Mohammed Kareem.
Samantha Kolachek.
Nadine Kashkish.
Maria Kalogris.
Zachary Kaka.
Kenneth Kane.
Ashley Keller.
Elizabeth Cansadell.
Elizabeth Kelsey.
Jacob Karp.
Emily Kenny.
Madeline Kaka.
Tarek Kespa.
Megan Kadzierski.
Noor Kankan.
Rachel Keller.
Andrea Kilbowitz.
Eric Kennis.
Hannah Kilbane.
Andrew Kirkstra.
Thomas Klein.
Serena Khan.
Thomas Clutcharch.
Ryan Khatib.
Matthew Komankevich.
Jacob Kinsley.
Monica Kopek.
Sarah Kishta.
Kevin Koss.
Camille Klomoski.
Rebecca Kovar.
Morgan Kohlhaus.
Mitchell Kramer.
Lucas Kratz.
Carson Kroll.
Daniel Kopek.
Colin Kroll.
Samantha Koshi.
Maggie Kulach.
Callista Kovac.
Grace Kupsik.
Julia Kroll.
Courtney Cutt.
Peter Krupa.
Jonah Lamargo.
Kurt Kunka.
Alexander Locke.
Catherine Cusper.
Sam Lane.
Kenny Kwan.
Nina Latif.
Salvatore Laspina.
Brendan Lee.
Hannah Lansley.
Ryan Leland.
Alyssa Latek.
Charles Louver.
Lance Lazara.
Elias Lycus.
Stephen Lieutenant.
Dominic Ligamari.
Cassidy Leonard.
William Linko.
Emily Lewandowski.
Nicolette Lococo.
Danielle Licta.
Alice Lopera.
Amanda Lindgren.
Anna Lorero.
Nicholas Libertos.
Courtney Lynch.
Jenna Loeb.
Furiel Molly.
Andrew Lopez.
Jessica Majira.
Bridget Lynch.
Tyler Maka.
Nellie Lynch.
Haley Mallory.
Tatiana Macias.
Ashley Malone.
Amna Majdova.
Madison Mansky.
Abilki Macris.
Jose Fernando Marquez.
John Malone.
Victoria Marshall.
Vito Menino.
Najwa Masood.
Jillian Marino.
Caitlin Mathis.
Gianna Marshall.
Abigail Susan Matthew.
Enos Martinan.
Charlotte Mayoris.
Aya Masood.
Richard Maziarka.
Muhammad Monteria.
Clodagh McCormack.
Kyle Mathis.
Giovanni McMahon.
Kyle Montry.
Dara McSweeney.
Sema Mezuni.
Grace Medlicott.
Caitlin McCoy.
Carlos Mendoza.
Lindsay McHale.
Benny Mila.
Megan McMahon.
Logan Miles.
Blake Medina.
Taryn Mitchell.
Jesse Meyer.
Jihad Mizyed.
Beckham Mila.
James Motter.
Kevin Milani.
Mark Mall Jr.
Ethan Miranda Gale.
Ahmad Mansour.
Lauren Mazzara.
Emily Morrison.
Madison Maleko.
Jaden Mossman.
Gregory Molda.
Moheldin Mustafa.
Jacob Monette.
Riley Mullins.
Carissa Moreno.
Isaiah Munoz.
Willa Osema.
Kaylin Murphy.
Colin Motsney.
Emily Murray.
Amina Muzaffar.
Shay Murray.
Mora Melviel.
Daniel Musil.
Ahmad Murad.
Medina Mustafa.
Justin Murphy.
Jacob Myers.
Patrick Murphy.
Grace Ann Natanawan.
Kaylin Murray.
Michael Nevels Jr.
Sumed Musa.
Ava Nicastro.
Elena Mustafa.
Molly Nolan.
Omar Mustafa.
Emily Noxon.
Dylan Namorowski.
Chaboise Wangwa Obia.
Nicole Nelligan.
Bridget O'Connor.
Kevin Wynn.
Nicole Obrakta.
Lauren Ugella.
Shireen O'Day.
Patrick Nolan.
Matthew Underwater.
Alyssa Novak.
Haley Osterkorn.
Marissa Nugent.
Madison Pacelli.
William O.
Anastasia Paleotheodorus.
Alicia O'Reilly.
Jose Palomares.
Sarah O'Day.
Nina Panusis.
Mohammed Omari.
Caroline Para.
Tasneem Osman.
Daniela Pastoral.
Dominic Pasella.
Brendan Patala.
Joey Page.
Rhiannon Pearson.
Nina Palermo.
Marissa Pellegrino.
Abby Palumbo.
Aaron Penzinik.
John Pappas.
Ryan Peters.
Daniel Pascarella.
Tammy Pham.
Rhea Patel.
Jana Philbin.
Amanda Pavick.
Cassandra Pichardo.
Christopher Pearson Jr.
Sophia Piscitelli.
Selene Payne.
Shayna Plofsky.
Grant Bertile.
Trevor Petzinger.
Cameron Petrosevsky.
Emily Porras.
Jada Phelps.
Olivia Preston,
Bella Phillips,
Charles Pujol,
Abria Pierre Luis,
Serena Rahala,
Sean Pitacora,
Arwa Ramadan,
Jessica Pepsel,
Shifa Rashed,
Chase Pomplin,
Kai Rita,
Michael Poulos,
Jack Reen,
Chloe Pryor,
Veronica Reynolds,
Bridget Radzicki,
Jillian Richmond,
Christopher Rainbow,
Max Rimkis,
Brian Ramaki,
Sarahi Rios,
Mia Ravello,
Guadalupe Rivas,
Sydney Reeder,
Antonio Rodriguez,
Joseph Remsing,
Luis Rodriguez,
Scott Richards,
Jessica Romero,
Zachary Reese,
Catherine Russell,
Michael Ring,
Jordan Razaka,
Kaylee Grisser,
Lindsay Sabutis,
Cameron Robertson,
Janan Saeed,
Donovan Rodriguez,
Akram Salah,
Elsa Rodriguez Parate,
Aaliyah Salem,
Ashley Ruddich,
Benedict Salas,
Nikolai Rukowski,
Ian Sanders,
Michael Rezowitz,
Jacob Sawyer,
Shada Sadi,
Andrew Schaub,
Matthew Sack,
Caitlin Sheldberg,
Nabil Salah,
Hannah Schneider,
Nadir Salim,
Madeline Segvich,
Caitlin Samoai,
Jenna Shaheen,
Michael Santiago,
Connor Shapiro,
Gianna Serena,
Ashley Semick,
Angela Sarlis,
Ashkadeep Singh,
Zachary Scarpelli,
Nicholas Scravis,
Brian Shellberg,
Edward Slack,
Jory Schermacher,
Anthony Smith,
John Schultz,
Skylar Sobokowiak,
Lindsay Sulowski,
Ziad Solomon,
Sharon Shama,
Abraham Soto,
Hina Shihaburi,
Luciano Spallo,
Jacob Simone,
Bree Spraggins,
Dominic Spronsky,
Antoinette Stacknick,
Gabby Staltinas,
Alexa Stapleton,
Michael Smoralo,
Erica Staunton,
James Smith,
Caitlin Stengel,
Taylor Soffel,
Telsey Stephen,
Paul Soteros,
Hope Stevenson,
Jeffrey Spugarin III,
Allison Strobasher,
Allison Sporletter,
Rusty Suiters Jr.,
Sofana Srisat,
Catherine Summers,
Nicholas Stancato,
Zoe Supanich,
Benjamin Starcevich,
Mira Swice,
Natalie Staropoulos,
Matus Shimovich,
Grace Stepanik,
Henry Targos,
Savannah Stern,
Jasmine Thomas,
Ariel Stratton,
Avina Tong Saban,
Patrick Suglich,
Haley Tomzik,
Jack Sullivan,
Megan Torpy,
Brant Surdick,
Irene Travis,
Stefan Swice,
Sean Troy,
Zaid Tadros,
Joshua Tuman,
Teresa Taylor,
Jacob Till,
Steve Thomas,
Violetta Tilka,
Maddie Tobin,
Jasmine Urbina,
Jameson Thompson,
Aristotle Vinikos,
Maritza Torres,
Sean Van Pelt,
Justin Trice,
Barry Varley,
Shannon Tripp,
Sherilyn Venuso,
Eden Tully,
Tyler Villa,
Emmett Toomey,
Leah Vithlaukis,
Nicole Tylecki,
Aiden Vlodman,
Rachel Unojeski,
Allison Walsh,
Angela Benigos,
Caitlin Walsh,
Sophia Benigos,
Sean Walsh,
Lizette Vargas,
Abigail Wantroba,
Taylor Villa,
Mary Kate Wardlow,
Jamie Vinci,
Anna Wishlock,
Luke Bladdock,
Ian Welch,
Luca Buchanan,
Cameron Weldon,
Colin Walsh.
Ben Williams.
Kevin Walsh.
William Wirt.
Benjamin Walter.
Jacob Wadzak.
Trevor Ward.
Samuel Wojak.
Sydney Warnick.
Emma Woods.
Anthony Weber.
Abigail Yazbek.
Joshua Welch.
Caitlin Yee.
Kate White.
Shatha Zagul.
Thomas Wint.
Malak Zatar.
Gianna Whitty.
Halima Zigar.
Nicole Wojak.
Karina Zimnal.
Julia Wolney. Madeline Woods. Lauren Yanzumbek. Jessica Youssef. Susan Zerabachan. Brittany Zauza. Simone Zayed. Isabella Ziloza. Morgan Zalewski.
Class of 2019, stand up for me. At this time, to officially recognize your transition from high school student to high school alum, please reposition your tassel from right to left.